Hey everybody, I thought it was high time for me to pop over here and make a video. I was planning to do a different kind of video, like a more vlog style thing, but I'm just finding with living in my car that I just don't accomplish as much as I want to. I don't regret my decision to move into the car, but just realistically, especially when it's hot, I don't get as much done as I would like. So I did want to put a video out because I want to talk about a comment that somebody left on this channel. Now, I think your name is Joe, and look, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm not. Look, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm happy you left the comment. It's just the comment is just I found it so profound, and it almost like it's kind of a negative comment. Like it is. I mean, you could take it as a negative comment, but I really do think that there's some depth to it, and I want to know what you guys think about it. So I'm going to read the comment. This is Joe RBYG or something. Everyone has the cockroach problem. It's part of the poverty trap. Any move you make is likely to be just moving around in the trap. Make more money may be the only way forward. And my first reaction to this, as somebody who can be a little bit sensitive, was like, how do you, are you calling me, poor? And, that's discrimination, or that's mean. You're saying that it's my fault, but there's cockroaches, that I don't make enough money. And, it's easy for me to at first be kind of defensive about the comment, but it was hard for me to forget about this comment. It really stuck in my mind, and it really got me thinking about just the poverty trap and why I hated being at that apartment so much. The smoking, the cockroaches. And I'm like, I know that there's exceptions. I know that cockroaches can get into a mansion, but it's usually probably not going to be an infestation. And I just want to know what your thoughts are on this. I do personally associate cockroaches with poverty. I don't know how much of this is a stereotype, but I do know that when you have older buildings, they are usually less expensive, and it's a lot harder to contain the roaches in older buildings. So that could be part of it. But I am just why are we letting this define us? I mean, make more money. How am I supposed to? It's just, it's just really, I feel like this comment is just so simplified, and I'm not trying to be harsh, but it's oh, just go make more money. Tell that to somebody who has, I don't, thank goodness, but go tell that to somebody who has kids, or who has student loans, or who is paying off debt, or who is barely just trying to scrape by with multiple jobs. And I just find comments like these just so, I mean, it's just, on one hand, it's funny, but on the other hand, it's just so insensitive. And really, maybe insensitive is the wrong word. It's just so ignorant just to how just daily life really is for people and what people are dealing with, and this poverty trap. And the ironic thing is that I moved to that apartment by trying to get out of poverty. I mean, I guess, I don't know if I'm really in poverty, but I don't know, it's kind of extreme, but I was trying to get out of, I'm going to call it poverty. I'm going to call it house poor, or I'm going to call it apartment poor. Okay. I was trying to get out of the apartment poverty rent cycle. And so that's why I went to this apartment. I didn't go to this apartment because it was the only apartment I could afford. I went there because I wanted to get out of that cycle and try and move ahead and build some kind of wealth. And obviously that did not happen in this case. But I just think that we are just so screwed. I mean, I don't want this to be a negative kind of vibe here, but I just believe that there has to be a different way to do things. I mean, who says that we have to live in apartments? It's just ridiculous. They're overpriced. I mean, the houses are overpriced. And I mean, as much as people love to get on, channels and just really shame people for not owning a home, the truth is that people don't really own their own homes. I mean, you're always going to be paying, if you stop paying property taxes, anyway, I didn't mean to go off on a big tangent. I mainly just came on here to check in and to just say thank you for everybody for subscribing over here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this channel. I really don't know. I'm going to have to see how it goes. I love living in my car, but it's a lot of work. I feel like living in the car is also a job. Just finding my stuff. is just, you know, it's just a lot. I spend a lot of time like trying to find the right stuff, like the right adapter to make a video or like the right camera mount. And it can be a little bit overwhelming, but I definitely like, oh my gosh, like right now I have this like really crazy habit of like always looking at the clock and thinking, oh, where would I be at work right now? It's 7:25. I'd be waiting to go to break. And I'm not at break. Like I'm out in nature and I love it. Like I'm not making as much money as I made at my job. I'm making a sizable percentage of what I made at my job. I'm not quite making what I made at my job yet, but I don't have to be at my job. And so I really believe that, you know, there has to be like a better way to do this life. I mean, we don't have to do like, I just get so many comments of people, they just are trying to put me into the mold of what people have done in the past. And I mean, if we all did that, like we would not get anywhere. Like there would not be progress in society if we just did what people like told us to do based on their assumptions of what they're supposed to do based on what the people did before them. There may have been merit to what the people did before them and that may have worked out for them, but it was because it was a good thing and it was original and the context was right of what worked at that time. But I just see a lot of people trying to take people down for doing things differently when we're in a system that obviously does not work. And, you know, I'm not really a political person. I'm a centrist. I try to be. I'm independent. I'm not part of either party. And I'm just really getting worn out, you know, just by just these assumptions of having to do things a certain way. And I mean, we're looking at Gen Z and they're doing things a different way. And honestly, I really wish I had not listened to people when, you know, I wish I went to college and I spent a lot of time at college. I don't use my degree. And I just really wish if I could go back in time, I wish I would just listen to my instinct more and make more decisions based on the context of my life instead of what other people are telling me what they think I should do based on what they were told that it's like a problem on the macro level and the micro level. So anyway, I wanted to put this out there. Let me know your feedback and we'll see where this channel goes. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit in the desert with it, but I just did want to post a video just to welcome people over here and to say hi to all of you guys who just found me organically and subscribed. Thank you so much. And hopefully I will see you on the next one. Hopefully there will be another video. So we'll see ya. Bye.